Can you figure your life out, please? I know. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you, baby. We've got press-ons. I'm going on a trip. Oh no. I'm going on a trip tomorrow, and I had to wait. I'm gonna back up. What the fuck? I had to wait to put these on because I worked in food service. I just quit today, so. And they're new brand too. Usually when I only do press-ons, and I do them very rarely, but I always get the Kiss ones. These ones are OPI, and they're no glue press-ons, so we're gonna see how well these work. I didn't even realize that they were no glue press-ons until I had already bought them. This might take a little bit of time. I keep ripping it. I didn't want to rip it, but it's like 11:14 right now, but I need to get this done. I still haven't packed either. I literally had every single moment to pack, and I just didn't. And now I feel, I'm gonna back up. And now I feel like a big chud. Hold on, let me read the directions first. Will you come sit over here by me? Good girl. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's just start with the first step, which is finding my size. Hopefully, because I'm doing this on my bed, because I thought it might make it easier to film. Do you mind if I take off my earrings real quick before I forget forever? Okay. Okay. So let's find the right sizes first. Oh, no. Okay, I'm actually very curious to see how these work. So it looks like there's... You just peel off the little... Oh, that's so interesting. These are just for me. They're blue light glasses, and they don't really... Like, I don't need glasses to see, but this is gonna, like, make sure I don't get a headache when I do this. Anyways, so I'm really glad that we're going out of town because I'm not, like, the most invested in the place I live right now. The only reason I didn't go out of state for college is because it's really cheap. Like, where I'm going is really cheap. And that's really what I'm looking for right now, is somewhere I can just not go into crazy major debt over. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna go down one more, like one size. Are you the same size? Yeah, methinks yes. Because my nail beds are so tiny. Like, it's not even funny. I can hear you laughing through the screen. It's not funny. Anyways, because the tiny one, it's like baby. You can't see it, and I just dropped it. Can you tell I'm not a professional? Like, that tiny one, that's probably gonna be my pinky nail. Yep, that's a perfect fit. But anyways, I'm so glad we're going out of town, because, like, every single time I go out of state, I just feel so much better about life. Does anybody else know what I'm talking about? And it's gonna feel even better this time around because I need to get out of this place, because I actually may or may not have really liked someone and then it didn't work out. So, okay, let me start from the beginning actually. So, let me set the scene. I meet this guy, and just so everyone knows, I have never felt like attraction, I guess, in the normal way. Most of my so I'm so bad at storytelling is what I've learned from making YouTube videos. Where I live, it's really common to go on like friend dates or just like really casual dates just to like have fun. So I have gone out on a lot of like fun silly dates. I wouldn't say I'm like I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Is that the right size, or is it gonna be too big? I think I'm gonna go down a size. I'm gonna go down a size, I think, if I can find a smaller size. Can I? Oh. Because aren't you supposed to go, like, down a size when you're doing press-ons? Is that a thing? Am I making shit up? No, I think I'm right. But yeah, basically, like, so I've gone out on a lot of dates. I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, inexperienced or anything. Like, I feel like I'm pretty good at going out on dates with people, but it never felt right. I don't know. I, like, love a good romance book, a good romance movie. Like, I love a good slow burn, things that feel worth it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Whenever I would go out with people, I would be like, I think I just want to be your friend. Like, I would never want to kiss them or, like, be intimate with them, or not be intimate, but, like, holding hands and, like, regular date stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I just was treating it like this was a regular hangout, which is not what it was. It was a date the whole time. Funny how that works, huh? I thought I was asexual for a really long time because I just never found anybody that I wanted to kiss. You know what I mean? Like, kissing was weird for me. And you know, obviously I wasn't gonna date someone that I wasn't, like, attracted to. You know what I mean? I don't think that's fair to anybody in the situation. And I have nothing bad to say about anybody that I've dated. I genuinely think that they are good people, and it just didn't work out. You know what I mean? Sorry, I keep getting distracted because I'm trying to do this, and because I want to go to bed at, like, a decent time. I know, crazy take. Back to what I was saying is, I thought for a really, really long time that I was never gonna find anybody that I liked, you know what I mean? So that's the context for this entire thing, right? And I always really craved romance. Like, I love whenever, like, shows or books do it well, they do it well. Like, I don't know if anyone else has this, but when it's a really, really good slow burn and there's so much tension, I can feel electricity in my fingertips. Does anybody else get, okay, maybe I sound like guys, I'm not crazy, I promise, okay? I promise this happens to me. And I don't even need to buff my nails for this. I just need to wipe it with this wipe. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go for it. I want to have that kind of love in my life where, you know, they're your best friend, and does that make sense? Like, and it's so, I think it's because my mom and dad have that kind of relationship. You know, they're best friends, they are literally each other's missing part. Their friends literally will not play, like, telestrations or, like, any sort of guessing game with them because they can just read each other's mind. So that's what I grew up with. You know, my parents love each other so much that they're, like, best friends. And so that's what I expect, that's what I want. I want it so bad. And, I don't know. That's what I wanted, and it kind of broke my heart that I was never going to be able to experience something like that in my life. But, you know. So, anyways, flash forward. Yeah, it was probably around this time. And then I met someone, as you so often do. And I'm not going to use a lot of details, not because I think he's going to see this video, but just because I am a private person. I like to keep details to myself, and even my family doesn't really know what happened between us. So I just, like, I like to be private. I meet this guy, and I have no idea how to explain this besides, like, just chemistry, like, instantly chemistry. And again, I've never experienced any sort of attraction like that in my life before. In my life, I thought that just you had to force yourself to kiss people. I didn't realize that it was, like, something that you wanted to do actively. I thought that was attraction to me. Is just like, well, that's all I knew. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I thought when you had a crush, that's how you felt. And then this guy, it was like everything I'd ever read about. You know what I mean? Like, genuinely fireworks. He was so cute. Like, genuinely, it's like when you finally bag the person who's exactly your type and you're like, am I hot shit? I called my cousin after our first date and I was like raving, like genuinely raving about him. And she literally stops me. She goes, I don't think you've ever called me and been like raving about a first date like this before. It was genuinely, the difference is night and day for me. And I don't even know how, maybe, I don't even know if someone else has experienced this, but it was genuinely like one of the best dates I've ever been on. I felt so happy and like, I don't know, I like, for the first time in my life I wanted to kiss somebody. Does that make sense? I don't know if this experience is gonna be relatable to anybody else ever, but I'm trying to talk about it because I need to talk about it somewhere, and I don't care if it's just 3 people on the internet. Again, like, my cousin was like, you have never in your life enjoyed a date like this before, where you're like, I want to see him again, I wanted to kiss him. Like, I did want to kiss him. I was like, I don't know. Also, are these glasses kind of eating? I'm eventually gonna have to get glasses because my entire family is like blind. But I don't have any glasses right now. I have pretty good vision, but I think it's coming for me. And oh, by the way, never had my first kiss. We go out again. And we were, I think it was like probably 1 date a week. There's something about me is I don't need to see you all the time, and I don't want to see you all the time. Like, you do your thing, I'll do my thing. We can link up later. We don't have to talk all the time. I'm pretty low maintenance, I'd say. Just because I'm like, I don't need to be talking to you all the time. If we're gonna talk, we can talk in person. You know what I mean? And I don't need to see you all the time. I'm just very independent that way. And it's fine if you want to be with people all the time and you want to talk to them all the time. It's just not my style. You know what I mean? I hate the word that I used. I don't like that I used low maintenance because it makes me feel like I'm calling the high maintenance girls like high maintenance. Like, no, you guys are valid for wanting to be around people all the time. It's just not who I am. And that's fine. We can have different opinions. We can have different lifestyles. That's fine. We went on the first date. The next week we went out again. And I kissed him. Or I didn't kiss him. He kissed me. And it was so, I never thought that I was gonna like kissing, okay? In high school, before I met this guy, the guy, TM, that's what we're gonna call him, the guy. So in high school, I was like, well, I guess eventually one day I'm just gonna have to get over my fear and kiss somebody. No. And, well, and all my friends around me were being like, yeah, I don't really enjoy kissing, like, it's kind of gross, it's kind of nasty, which, fair, okay, I get that. So I always thought to myself, well, I guess I'm just not gonna like kissing, I guess it's overrated, which kind of sucks because I was so excited for kissing when I was like little, not like little, but like in junior high, you know, in early high school. I really was excited for kissing because I think it's fun, I think it can build tension, you know what I mean? When I kissed this guy, I have never been, my expectations were just blown out of the water by how good this was. And again, I've only kissed one person. I don't know if he was actually good. I don't know if he was actually good, but I thought he was good, okay? And I'm not gonna know if he was good or not until I find another guy. You know what I mean? Like, this is my first experience. This is gonna live rent-free in my head forever. He was so cute. Okay, well, good news. These are hard to take off. Bad news. It's a little crooked. Oh, and it's not by my cuticle at all. That's gonna bug the freak out of me. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. No, I don't even care. Okay, one hand done. They're kind of cute, even though some of them are a little crooked. I think it shows personality, you know? Sometimes you need some personality in there. Anyways, so we kissed, and it was awesome, and then I'm trying to decide what I want to tell you. because a couple of things happened. But it's not like crazy things. It's just like anecdotal things that I'm not sure matter, or if I just want to keep to myself. Just because I don't want anybody to alert him of what I'm, because he's not like an online person, but I would literally probably jump off a bridge if he ever found this and texted me. And I know I'm asking for it because I'm putting it out on the public internet, but a girl can hope, can't she? You know, he was pretty good. Like, he's kind of a dumbass, because most guys are. But he wasn't a jackass. He was just a dumbass. You know what I mean? And every single time I told him that something was bothering me about his behavior, he'd fix it. So I never really worried about that, because he'd fix it. And he really liked me. Or so I thought. I think it was good for me because I really learned a lot about myself during this time and about who I want in a partner. He was really good at listening to me. And I just feel like for most of my life, like, I have been the one who's listened to people. And that's fine. You know, I'm in psychology. I'm trying to become somebody who literally listens to people for a living. It's on there forever. Do you think it's bad? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's fine. Oh, and my sheet just untucked itself. That's so annoying. Okay, whatever. It's because of my weighted blanket. My weighted blanket like falls off my twin-sized bed, and then it like pulls the sheet. What was I saying? Oh yeah, he really listened to me, and I didn't realize how important that was to me until somebody really listened to me. It was mostly the therapist friend, especially when I was younger, because I was really quiet when I was younger, and you know, I've just been so accustomed to just listening to others. And the guy, trademark, he was really good at listening to me. And I know he probably thought that I was like a yapper, because I did talk a lot when I was with him. But it's just because it was like a safe space for me. You know what I mean? Like, I was able to talk, and he would listen, and he would actually listen, and he would ask me questions later about like things that I had talked about before. And it was just like, I know it sounds like a really small, insignificant thing, but it was really, really important to me at the time. Like, it was very intimate for me, you know what I mean? To have somebody that like actually, not saying that my family doesn't care about what I have to say, but it kind of gets lost under all the noise a little bit. And it was going really well, and I have never felt that kind of intimacy with somebody before. You know, the kind where you just feel understood almost. And I'll make this clear that I don't think he's a bad person. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he is. I just fear that it's gonna get lost in the sauce a little bit when I post this. Hold on, I'll be back. Anyways, so it was going well for a really long time. It was going really well. And then he went on a trip, and when he came back, he wasn't communicating with me, and I was feeling really frustrated, and I asked him to be forward with me. We're gonna communicate, we're gonna figure it out, but I'm not just gonna let you walk all over me and act like nothing happened, because when he came back from his trip, he didn't even text me. I look really bad right now because, oh my gosh, because I'm editing, and I just got to the part where He doesn't text me when he gets back from his trip. Bruh. Just got back from my trip. I'm editing this as I got home. But like, that's so messed up of him to do. I like am processing it now, and that's so messed up. Like, the important thing is I'm over it now, as of right now, but for the rest of this video, you're gonna see a pretty sad Allie. I can't believe I'm trying to justify his actions right now. Oh my god. Okay, you're going back. Like, I'm laid back, but I want to know, like, I want to see you. And he was gone for like weeks. You know what I mean? And finally I texted him, and we made plans to hang out, and I was gonna talk to him more about it in person because, you know, we were really close to being in a relationship. We'd been going out steadily for like a couple months, and, you know, the day came and passed, and we haven't texted since. It's disappointing that it had to end this way. Now I have to go around and tell people like, oh yeah, that guy I was raving about, we aren't even talking anymore. And it sucks because I really wanted it to work. I thought I was working out, but it wasn't. And now I have to live with the memory of him there in my mind all the time. Like, say I miss him isn't gonna bring him back, and even if it did, I couldn't take him back. You know what I mean? You have to stand on your business, and I can't take somebody back who's just gonna apologize and then not change. Have you ever just felt like you were never gonna find someone like that again? You know? Like, it took me 19 years to find somebody that I liked like that and felt a connection with, and if it was this hard to do it the first time, to find that connection the first time, how hard is it going to be to find another one? You know what I mean? I just feel dumb, you know? Like, you spend so long with somebody and you think they're different, and you think, sorry, I don't know why I'm like about to cry. It doesn't even matter that much, because we weren't anything that matters. So I'm not gonna cry about it, because I don't cry about guys just on principle. I like to pretend that I could go out and make out with whoever I wanted and be fun and cool and move on. But I really cared about him. And that sucks, you know? I'm supposed to be the designated man-hater, and I can't even do that anymore. Because I'm hung over this guy who was shorter than me. Anyways, look at my nails. I gotta back up. Aren't they cute? Hopefully they don't fall off immediately, because I kind of like them, and they were $10, so. You like them? You like them? Say yes. I want to go to bed. I was gonna pack, but I'm pretty sure it's almost midnight right now. Oh, I forgot this was plugged in. It is midnight.